Hi, everybody. Thank you for waiting for us while we were taking our quick little break. We hope you're having as great a time as we are tonight doing our NPC episode, which is as much fun as I wanted it to be. Um, our heroes, if you can call them that, are slowly trying to infiltrate deeper into the meatpacking facility owned by Overlord, where he has been imprisoning all of these people from across various dimensions. For whatever nefarious purpose he's up to. Our heroes made their way through the facility. They managed to ambush the Commando Cody's with Tracy's taser and the pee bucket from the cell that they were locked in.
Empty pee bucket.
The empty pee bucket. They snuck through the facility successfully after duping Strikeout with a wonderful natural 1 on his insight check. Because that's my life now. They snuck their way deeper in and they found a monitoring hub that had a very old monitor along with a crystal from LaFonte that seemed to be the security center of this facility. They saw Overlord sitting on a throne brooding. They found a statue of Overdrive's mom in Overlord's quarters, and they saw a number of cells where people were imprisoned, including a number of Daves from across different dimensions, as well as the Solomon Powell from this universe, the Death Race from the universe that we're in currently. While they were sort of debating about what to do, they decided they wanted to see what the Resonant that they saw on the list was up to, and she was getting ready to come and open this door and start doing monitor stuff, which is where we left everybody off.
Jason's gonna take out his crossbow.
If we stand really still like Drax, she won't be able to see us. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Jason, open the cages and let's hide.
Open the cages? Now?
It's a distraction. She'll turn away. We could lock them right up again afterwards.
Okay. Tappa.
Jason, give me an initiative check.
Ooh. Jason's not good at things. He's good at one thing. 11.
11.
Well, he's good at 2 things.
Technology and
Crowbars?
Yeah, that gets him every time.
You got an 11?
Yeah. And Necro Resonance.
Necro Resonant can't roll less than an 11.
That's
no.
But she might roll a 1, but that's still no.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
Alright, so Jason, you start freaking out and starting to go to the hacking thing, and then the door is barred. Never mind.
yes.
So you hear the door, you hear the chair skid a little bit as the door tries to open, and you hear Gemma outside say, "What the hell?" and then you can activate whatever plan you have, Jason.
Oh gosh, yeah, so temporarily open the cages, at least just quickly unlock all the doors. Hopefully it's enough to drag some people away without actually putting the prisoners in the crosshairs. I'll keep an eye on the prison section through the camera. Well, no, because I need to... Can I have like 2 camera windows open?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll just dock one on each side and see if the distraction in the prison section works.
Perfect. Roll a technology check.
Yay!
Try that again, Jason.
I'm sure I did the right thing, and I'll start typing again. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Dang.
Well spent.
This tech is really old. I can't believe people used to use these things.
Sophie's leadership is astounding.
Mm-hmm. And she pats him on the shoulder. Good job, kid.
Let that be a lesson to you, Bowman.
So yeah, with a 30, you start going through. You you're trying to release everyone. Is that the vibe?
I think it was like open the doors so that attention is caught there, and then probably like, are we letting everyone out or are we just shutting it right back? Or
We should not let everyone out. That's how people die.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's one of those, let's cause a glitch in the system so that, hey, all of the doors just unlocked. Let's make sure that all these doors are relocked and then check what the problem was.
A temporary panic at the disco.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Are you,
unlock the doors, but not like.
Are you
swing them
unlocking
open.
any manacles?
I am so super curious about that one person that had that mask on. Or do I have access to like their lockup situation?
Yes, you do.
Then sure, there's probably a reason they were super secure with that person, so I'll make sure that's more of a distraction. At least pop the face mask off, because I'm really curious. Or whatever I can do from this situation, I know what I can do.
You can get his shackles off as well.
Sure.
About to die.
I hope not. Let's loosen up that guy a bit. The other doors will just be unlocked.
Okay. Well, you unshackle him, and then the doors unlock. And in the brief moment of time between you pressing unlock and relock, he's gone.
Wow. Speedster envy. You still got it.
So why didn't they take this guy's speed?
Maybe they couldn't. What's
And
happening
somewhere
out
in the
there?
facility, you hear an explosion.
Well, there's a distraction that we
Is
wanted.
Gemma leaving?
The door has stopped trying to open at this point.
Well, we've got the camera. We can see what's
Yeah, it's like
happening.
the-
That's true. So when you look out the camera, she hears the explosion, and she looks over her shoulder, and she thinks that that's more important to go investigate. She thinks maybe there's a Cody in here getting baked.
Oh, character assassination. And so that's what's happening right here.
Like fish in a barrel.
We'll bring Laura in to adjudicate.
Oh, man. Somehow I'm sensing that this is not any less.
So she'll leave. You guys are safe from Resonance Wrath at this point. You do notice that the Codys have begun to move towards the direction of the explosion as well. At least a squad of them are heading off with Resonant. And somewhere as you're sort of looking through the monitors, you do see that Strikeout and Godspeed have also started going that direction.
Can we see what the source of the explosion is?
In that area, all of the cameras have been neutralized.
Is Overlord on his throne still, or is he left?
He is on his throne still.
All right.
He doesn't
Well-
look happy about it, though.
Insight check.
Sure.
So
I will use the hero point for Sophie to reroll an insight check. That'll make it a 23.
Looking at him, he seems sort of almost like he's testing something. Like he's allowing this to transpire to see what's going to happen.
Okay, so it's not that he's not sitting on the throne because he can't leave it. He's testing his minions to see if they're worth their salt.
That's the impression you're getting, yes.
Okay. Well, he obviously thinks his henchmen can handle the problem.
So, henchman distracted, bad guy's on his own.
A map to get us out of here so we can contact the superheroes, maybe?
Yeah, I can do that. And I will do that. Just to give us the option of having a map of this place, if possible.
Yeah,
On
you
the
were already
cameras,
able to
did
get
we
that.
see any like bedrooms? Sorry to interrupt.
You did see Overlord's bedroom, and I guess you would see Godspeed and Strikeout's bedroom as well.
He's got baseball cards all over the place.
I
I'm just wondering
see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
if maybe it would help if Tracy had a Godspeed costume. if we could use that for anything.
You do see in their bedroom there are a couple of spare costumes. You also see some family pictures of them. Looks like young version, like kid versions of them with Overlord. And then you do also see wedding pictures from them as well.
Wedding.
Ugh.
Okay.
Could have done without that.
Look,
Huh.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I think we've done enough. If we can get this information to the heroes, and do you think we've done enough?
I mean, I don't know if we can rescue everybody, and I don't know if we can shut down this guy's thing. We've done some. Maybe I can leave like a back door for the heroes to hack this system once they get here. But other than that, I mean,
Are you able to determine what would happen if we inserted the key? Can you figure that out now that you have the system running?
yeah. Let me see. Various keyboard sounds.
Keyboard sounds intensify. So as you're clacking away at the keyboard, you think as you're looking through, if you inserted that key into the into the gem, you'd be able to move from gem to gem throughout the building.
Move physically?
Yes.
Well, that's not good, because that means somebody can just pop right in here.
They don't know
So-
we're in here yet.
Yet being the operative word.
And Gemma
Is-
was just trying to get in here.
But oddly
Why would
enough,
she
she came to
come-
the door.
Yeah, why would she come physically if she could just pop in?
Maybe she wasn't near a portal. She was closer to just.
Can you tell where the other crystals are from here?
Let's see.
As you're sort of cross-referencing them with your map, you notice that they are sort of spread pretty decently far around the facility. There is one in Overlord's throne room. There's one in Overlord's bedroom. There's one in the security hub, and then there's one down on the detention level.
And Overlord's in the throne room currently still?
Correct.
Yep.
Looks like he's the only one that has one in his personal quarters.
But he's not there right now. So we could pop in there and see if we can grab something significant in terms of intel or tide turning.
It's just what I was thinking. So hop in his bedroom, take something useful, hop back out. I'll leave a password in here. Then we leave. And...
Is there one of these crystals by the exit? You said they're spread all over the facility.
I don't know.
There is not one near the exit.
So you want to drop into the big bad guy's inner sanctum, nick one of his. She points at. She says Nick. She points at Nick, and not that Nick. One of his valuables, and we don't have a way out directly through one of these crystal portals.
No, but if we come back to this one, at least we know security's down in this location.
Yeah.
And the cameras are down wherever the explosion is, but they're up in his rooms, though they're not super close to there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Be
I don't
far
wanna-
from the distraction.
I really feel like we're pushing our limits here.
Yes, but I just feel like we can do more.
Yeah. We have an opportunity here, Sophie. So no offense, but we need to exploit it.
Just this one thing, and then we go.
One more thing.
No,
No? Ooh.
no.
Elaborate?
We need to get out of here. If we're gonna go anywhere, it's to go rescue, get more people out of here. We need to leave.
He's speaking my language.
Okay, well, that's
I'll look right over at
2 for state, 2 for go.
Jason and go, it's what Bowman would want. Get the civilians out of harm's way.
His eyes will narrow a bit, almost like a squint, and then just sort of...
With the speedsters on the loose in here, that's not going to work. We need an edge. We need to get more.
not going to get an edge from raiding his closet.
You don't know that. Unless you'd like to send something through the crystals right into the throne room. Can we rig up enough of a surprise for that? That should help us get the civilians out of harm's way.
Enough of a surprise that a speedster can't just nullify it as soon as he sees it?
No, if we send something through the crystals, then they'll know someone's messing with the crystals. The bedroom is empty, at least, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it is empty.
How close is it to the throne room?
Just finish my last shake. It is pretty close to the throne room. It's a good, it's a couple of chambers away.
So he can be there in a blink of an eye.
He can be anywhere in this facility in the blink of an eye.
He's more likely to return to his bedroom than anywhere. I've already been overruled once. We can do whatever. I just rescuing people sounds good to me, but I also just want to get out of here.
Well, what's your plan for rescuing people?
I don't know. This isn't really my regular environment, if you will.
Sophie, Nick, what's your plan?
Getting out of here, get as much information to the heroes, let them handle this at this point. We've got a key that can port them anywhere in the facility. Jason can leave a back door into this ancient computer that's somehow modern. There's things that we've done that can let the heroes do what they're supposed to do. But we have to get them the key. We have to let them know what's happening here. If we don't make it out,
Is the key necessary to operate the portals?
Yes.
All right.
I hate it, but guess we don't really know what's in the bedroom that we can take, so we do know that we have the key for sure. We do know that it works for sure, so it's
we are fonts of knowledge about this place that nobody else is going to be able to tell them. We have to get out of here.
okay. Let me see if I can find a route out of here, and I'll also set up some sort of password that they can use to maybe hack their way in easier, get around those fail-safes.
Nick, do you know any superheroes out here that we could hole up with once we get out of here?
In Emerald City, I don't. I know that there's a team out here. I know that there's the Sentinels. I mean, I know Gatekeeper, but he's, doesn't live in.
So Dave and I used to live in Emerald City. So would we know people?
You would know some people out here.
Trustworthy people?
Yeah, you would know some of the local heroes. You would know. Who would Dave be friends with in the Emerald City Sentinels? We've got
Hey.
Dragon Eye, Kid Robot, Mongrel, Princess, Rocky, the Rook, Ultramarine, Victor, Vortex, and Xeno.
Probably just about everybody but Rook and maybe, is that Feral?
Mongrel?
What's that? Mongrel.
Mongrel.
Yeah. Especially this overdrive, because he would, that would be further back.
I know a couple people that I think we'd be able to stay with in the city.
Tracy would probably definitely know Mongrel because Michael Morgan, his alter ego, is a paramedic. So you guys probably worked at the same hospital for a little bit.
Well, and it would be more recent for her than it would be for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's
So
not a problem.
So let's get out of here. Let's get ourselves somewhere safe. Let's get the information to the Freedom League Dark.
Okay. So yeah, I'll set to finding a route and then put like something on there that someone can hack easily into. Put in the right phrase or something like that.
Excellent. All right, so you're all finding a good way out. Go ahead, everybody, give me a stealth check with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Hold on, is this the actual sneaking part, or is this are we still planning, or this is the actual out the door?
This would be the out the door part. If you have more planning you want to do, you guys are free to do that as well.
Okay, well, I would be sort of looking over the map while he's planning the way out, and once they're ready to depart, I'll ask Jason to send me through to Overlord's personal chambers. The rest of you do what you have to do, and so will I.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds like a death sentence.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You know, that's actually more worrying that you said that. He's like typing in.
Sophie's gonna look at Tracy and kind of make the eye motion to like talk to him.
Hey, we can't. Dave.
We need more intel. So
Yeah.
nobody else wants to get it? I will get it.
Dave, but
I mean, you got to get out to use it.
Yeah, well, we also have to get out. We have to get it to use it. So
puppy.
this
Very
is
blurry puppy.
This is Miss Bell. She's very excited. Ow, Bell. Well, I have her. I'm holding. All right, I'll let her down. There she goes.
Okay. Dave, you can't. It's literally suicide. You can't just do that.
Y'all keep talking about someone else coming to take care of the problem. Well, I'm someone else. So if y'all want to get out, then get out. Share your intel. But I'm going in.
You don't even have your speed. What are you gonna do if they catch you?
Whatever I have to.
She'll look at Sophie and be like, he's not my Dave, I don't know.
Well,
Can't stop you, but
no.
Well, you probably shouldn't go in there totally unarmed.
I'll take one of the rifles.
Yeah, Jason will hand it over. Look, I mean, this does feel like a bad idea. If it was just the room, sure, but going right to him.
This is monumentally stupid as actually the phrase that comes to my mind, but you know. Our overdrive is can be bullheaded and hard-headed sometimes too, but he's not this stupid. And he would have also taken his duties as being a superhero a lot more serious when it comes to defending and making sure that the civilians get out okay.
So has it occurred to you that my going there could serve as a distraction to make sure that happens?
No, what occurs to me is that that Derek will be visiting you on the other side very shortly.
There's that big doo-doo this time, Overdrive. So
I just think that you would do better with your group of superheroes, with Mortis and Resonant and Centuria and Bowman. I just think
they're not here.
Yes, you need to go get them.
And work together as a team.
do it.
We can't rescue all of these people. They can.
What happened last time you didn't stick together as a team?
Working together.
Derek's told me the stories
that too well last time.
Yeah, exactly. Derek's told me the stories about what happened to you and Seven, the rest.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I mean, last guy I saw that went off solo without some backup ended up getting shot in the chest. So
Bowman.
Wait, Bowman got shot in the chest?
maybe, I don't know who that is.
Who?
He's like holding a crossbow.
Worst sidekick ever.
For sure.
I mean, again, if you just wanted to take something from his room, I was all behind that because he wasn't physically there. You want to walk up to his face, that doesn't sound like a smart thing.
I'm not going to try to confront him. I'm going to try and get some more intel.
What do you think he's going to tell you?
I'm not going to interrogate him if I can help it.
You going to his bedroom or his
I'm
room?
going to his chambers to try and find some more useful intel while you're escaping. I've looked at the map. I'll follow you as soon as I can.
Well, I can't let you
We
go by
need to know
yourself,
more.
so I guess I'm going with you.
Oh, no, we can't.
You,
One person splitting the group is bad enough.
yeah.
Split
You
the
guys have made your
group,
decision.
split the group.
I, in good conscience, cannot leave you by yourself to get hurt. You might not be my Dave, but you're a Dave, and I would never leave my Dave by himself.
Why do you want to do this so bad? I mean, as a team, it would be like with us together. Maybe it would be something. But why do you need to go confront him on your own?
Again, I'm not trying to confront him, but you all seem more interested in getting yourselves out of here than in doing what needs to be done.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
we're all
I want to do what
civilians.
needs to be done, but I just know that sometimes you need to take another shot instead of going for the first one. Sometimes the first plan that comes to you isn't the best one. You gotta stop, think again.
I know, but this is the closest we've been to whoever's behind all this. We need to use this opportunity to get all the intel we can. And if the rest of you don't want to do it, I can't ask you to do it. This isn't what you do.
Alex, I just sent you a ninja note.
Ninja note.
Yep.
Where did you send it to?
He's about to Vulcan neck pinch me, I can feel it.
Zoom.
Zoom? Oh, okay.
How did fireman carry you out the door?
You're wishing you had your Centuria strength now.
Dude, I've been wishing I had my Centurion strength this whole time. We would have handled this so much differently if I had my Centurion strength.
Right?
Okay. Nick,
I'll spin a hero
please.
point if I need to.
You just roll a close attack to hit him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Yep.
Wrong street.
What is unpowered Dave's dodge and parry? Or parry?
4.
Oh my god.
All right, give me a will save, Dave. Dave.
Okay. Ooh, that's still good.
Roll
You
the
need
save,
speed for
Dave.
that. Ha ha!
Damn it.
Wow.
So Nick, you tried to jump into Dave and take him with you.
Nope. Hold on.
Rude.
Reroll. Let's see. That's the one I have there, right? Alex.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead, Kevin. Reroll.
Ah, woo.
Oh, woohoo.
Ha.
He rolled even better.
Oh, he does better.
That was pretty good.
So Dave is resolute that he wants to go in and see if he could find some key or some secret to overthrow the Overlord.
All right. Well, then we're just gonna let him go.
So just so everyone knows exactly what happened is Nick walked up behind Dave, like walked up disgustedly, and then basically walked around behind Dave and attempted to basically possess him.
Didn't work.
And then Dave kind of throws him off mentally. Nick kind of staggers back, shakes his head.
I only know one other person that's that bullheaded. Fine.
Multiversal.
Fine. Do what you're gonna do. Just come out of this safely. Don't be a
That's what I
martyr.
intend
I will haunt you.
to.
Wait, is that how that would work? Come on. Let's let him go. Let's get out of here ourselves.
Okay, we'll get out of here. We'll find some backup, and then we'll send them all away.
Alright.
Jason's gonna hand over the assault rifle and the body armor, and just to do a random, hopefully interesting thing, he will also pass Dave a bolt, a special-looking one. It's sort of got like a bluish cylinder tip that like glows like a little bit, and gives off this very cold energy.
Ooh.
Thank you.
You get in trouble, just throw that at someone real hard.
Will do. Thank you, Jason.
Tracy will walk up and grab like the side of his arms, be like, "Be careful, please," and then just like give him a kiss on the cheek.
I will. Thank you, all of you. I'm not. I realize this isn't something you feel compelled to do. I'm sorry. I can't let this opportunity go.
Just make it worth something then.
I intend to.
We'll send the FLD as soon as we can.
All right. So, everybody who's not Dave, go ahead and give me a stealth check with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Oh no! Hold on.
+2.
That's... Did it roll it again?
It did.
How did I roll 2 ones?
Wow.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's a 16, but that's not good.
No, Kat, go ahead. Sophie, because no, put your left foot in front of your foot, in front of your right foot, like this.
God, that's better.
There you go.
Jeez. Jeez.
And same thing for Nick.
I'm spending a hero point.
You are? Okay.
I'm good at this, and I rolled badly. It's like one of the things that Nick's actually good at.
So 27.
27.
For Nick.
Yeah.
We all got over 20.
My dice have just sucked tonight.
Yeah, that's rough. All right. So Sophie got a 30. Jason got a 28. Tracy got a 23. Nick got a 29. So you all. You're all able to sneak away in the chaos. You can hear gunfire, additional explosions. You do hear the several sonic booms emanating from deeper within the facility. But you all are able to make your way to the front exit of the area where you see 4 more Commando Codys waiting by the door on guard watch.
Do we happen to pass by Godspeed's quarters?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Can I just snag a costume?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on. Alright, so I can talk to these guys. But hopefully they don't notice that I'm not going fast.
Yeah, just talk to them, pretend you're taking us somewhere else, like in that really old movie, Star Wars.
But what is the plan? Where, are we just in Emerald City? Am I just leaving?
Why would you be taking us out? That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Even they would probably question that, even coming from someone dressed like one of their bosses. You'd be better off sending them to go deal with the trouble that's being caused. But are you Do you think you can handle that?
I'm gonna do my best.
I mean, maybe she could be taking us somewhere to be bait for another speedster, or bait for the Freedom League Dark themselves. Draw them to a different location.
What do you think?
I think we can pull one over on these guys if we need to. We don't have the bucket, but I think it'll. I'm sure we can think of something.
I mean, yeah, there's a whole lot of extraneous sound going on in the background to at least muffle the shots if they decide to open fire on us. If we're this close, Nick, can you get up to the surface? Can you get out to the street?
I can try. That's one option. The other option is, I'm looking over at Tracy. You go up and tell them, that I'm go hunt for me because I've gotten loose. While you're gonna go check on the perimeter, just make sure I haven't escaped yet with your super speed. And then, if they do find me, I'm a ghost, and so they can't really shoot me. And the rest of you can sneak out, and then I can follow behind.
But what if they catch you somehow? What if they have some canister?
Like a thermos?
Almost. Something like that.
Like a trap on a cord.
He's a phantom.
There's a lot of ifs here. We're gonna have to take this chance of something if we're gonna get out of here. And honestly, Nick, you've got the best chance out of all of us.
I just feel guilty leaving you behind.
Okay, well, maybe you should just hide, Nick. And then once I send them away to find you, you can just come back up and we'll all leave together.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you. If they attack you, if they don't believe you, then we'll improvise, I guess.
So everyone hide and I'll do the thing.
You'll do the thing?
Yeah. Okay, so she walks up. She tries to stay like out of their vision while she's walking up because she wants to appear like she just got there, like she was just there.
You want to pull a Batman?
Yeah, pretty much. And then she'll say, "Hey, you."
Hey, look, it's Godspeed. What's up, girl?
Jeez.
Can you idiots go try to find the ghost boy that just escaped, or are you too dense? Did you not hear that on the comms?
Go ahead and roll a deception check with a +5 circumstance bonus.
Oh, gee, boss. We didn't hear nothing.
At 21.
21. I don't think Cody can roll a 21, but we'll see.
Cody should not be legally allowed to be able to roll a 21.
Hey!
You just roll it off.
I rolled a natural 1, which is 20 less than 21.
Thanks, Cody.
So the Codys kind of jump up, and the one guy's like, "Yeah, you didn't hear what was on the comms? Man, we turned those comms off like 4 hours ago. You're not supposed to say that in front of the boss, man."
Can you stop being stupid and go?
Yeah. We'll go check it out. You said the ghost guy, right? That's the little kid with the bow?
No. Yes.
Hey, he's got like a superhero name,
Yup.
The Gray Ghost. And they'll go be dumb somewhere else, I guess.
I'll go be dumb somewhere else.
I'm like, alright, guys.
Worst clone army ever.
Oh man.
You pay for.
So yeah, let's creep out of the shadows.
Up and out of here.
Yeah. Jason's crossbow is still going to be up with the stun bolt loaded as he's heading out.
Awesome. So you all sneak on out of the facility and back out into Emerald City. You do see that you are all on the waterfront, on the west side of the town. And you're able to slowly make your way away from this building and into a more populated neighborhood where you can catch a ride wherever you need to catch a ride to.
I was going to ask if I could just steal a car, but sure.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you could do that too.
Yeah.
Tracy would not be a fan of that.
Don't worry, it's fine. I do this all the time.
Nope. Just if Tracy knows who we need to get to can hold us up for the foreseeable future, that would be perfect.
Yeah. I'll go to whatever hero you said that I knew.
Mongrel.
Mongrel. And hopefully he likes us enough to help us.
Awesome. So we'll catch back in with you all when you arrive at Michael's house.
Okay.
Overdrive. You step through the portal and into Overlord's bedchamber.
Yes.
You do see it's got that sort of steel cot up against the wall. There's a number of notes and various missives and things that he's been musing about. And you see that statue of your mother as well.
Looking over the notes, just try and read them quick, missing my quickness, of course. Look over them, see if I can glean anything significant from that.
Give me an investigation check.
You know what? It's getting late and I got 3 hero points, so I'm going to go ahead and spend one.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't need that for anything.
Haha, exactly. So let's re-roll that investigation. Ugh. Well, at least that becomes a 19.
Awesome. So with your 19, as you're sort of looking through the papers, this appears to be a number of notes about various overdrives that he has brought before him and absorbed the power from. And you see he sort of has this long, scrambling, scrawling text as he's moving through his notes. Looks like he is searching for the overdrive of this dimension. He says that she promised he would be the linchpin to his success.
I've been overdrive hopping a lot. Am I guessing that's old capital U?
You would think so.
Okay.
Especially being from the universe that you're from.
Yeah. Great. And this death race is from my universe or from this universe?
This particular death race is from the Netherwar Survivor Overdrive's universe.
Okay.
Well, Netherwar died, but...
Right.
So many overdrives.
Centuria's Overdrive's universe.
Yes. So my universe.
Yes,
Okay.
the one he is
Yes.
right
And you do know that your father disappeared during the events of Netherwar.
So that's kind of it for the notes. Look at the statue of my mother, knowing his weird, obsessive, compulsive, obsession. I want to see if the statue appears to have any hidden compartments where he might have stashed like a thumb drive or something.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to touch it?
Yeah.
Alright, so you touch the statue, and a couple of things happen.
Yeah.
You feel this sort of vibration, this very unsympathetic vibration, emerge from the statue and into you.
Oh no.
And
Favorite trick used against me.
in the blink of an eye, Overlord is in the room with you. And he kind of rushes up to you and says, "What are you doing?"
trying to stop you in this mad quest that you're on. Really? You're trusting Una?
She's
How
the
do you think
only
that's
one.
going to go? What?
If you can't beat him, you have to join him, son. I've been trying to teach you that for your whole life.
How many realities did it take for you to... No, never mind.
You asking how many of you I've killed?
You keep backing the wrong horse. How do you think this is going to end with her triumphant? How are you helping?
She doesn't want our universe, son. She wants Earth Prime. And she can have it, as far as I'm concerned.
And she'll just stop there.
She can't take what's ours.
You just don't get it.
Why don't you put that statue down and we'll talk?
Okay. I will set the statue down and throw that arrow at his feet.
You go to put the statue down and you can't release it. It seems to be stuck to your hand.
Oh. Well, here, you want to take the statue from me? So I'll hold that with one hand and throw the arrow down with the other.
Excellent. Go ahead and make a... Do you have a regular ranged attack on Overdrive sheet with his powers?
I don't see.
It'd be a throw, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Don't see a throw built in here. Oh, there it is. There it is. That looks excessively high. Well, maybe I'm just amazing. Oh, a crit. Oh, 32.
Yes.
32. Kabam.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Do you need the bolt stats or?
I do not
I
because
don't
you
know
didn't
if this is
throw the
gonna
bolt.
work.
I do not because you didn't throw the bolt.
Wait. What?
He thought that's what he was throwing, but
Rude.
that is not what left his hand. The statue left his hand. And as it does, there's this sort of arcing electricity that sort of emerges from Overdrive that turns into black lightning that strikes the statue and slams into Overlord. And with a critical hit, you actually disintegrate him. And as the statue clatters and hits the ground, it shatters open, revealing this sort of glowing golden and black portal that quickly functions as a black hole to try to suck you into it, Overdrive.
Oh, hell.
Overdrive, I'm going to need a speed check.
Really? So I have my powers back now that Daddy's been disintegrated?
You have your powers back. You don't know if that's what the cause of it was.
Okay. I'm assuming. I'm bad like that. All right. So what did I just roll?
I rolled a check. You have to roll to beat
Oh,
that.
you roll. Like, I heard the click. I'm like, I didn't get the sheet up yet. All right. A speed check. Phew. That's really mediocre. I'm going to go ahead and, it's getting late. I'm going to spend another hero point.
Do it again.
Inspired by Sophie.
Yeah. Long distance inspiration. Okay, well, that's actually a 37, but that's not quite good enough.
You're fishing for a crit.
Well, I'm fishing for not sucking.
I mean, that's only 2 degrees.
Yeah.
So Overdrive, this portal is pulling and pulling and pulling on you, and you feel your body stretching and your particles moving towards this basically torrent of speed energy.
Okay.
That's pulling you in, and
But I'm getting a sense that it's speed energy.
you are getting the sense that it's speed energy.
Maybe
Well,
running
because
away isn't the answer.
Overdrive, we're done with
No, you push the button. I push the button.
Yeah, maybe running away isn't the right answer.
Well, with your 37 to run away with 2 degrees, that is going to be a disabled as you're being
Alrighty then.
pulled on. So you do have one more round to resist if there's something else that you want to do.
Actually, I think I will stop resisting and dive into this speed vortex.
You want to dive into the speed vortex? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. So Overdrive, you're trying to run away. You feel your particles pulling and tearing, and it's a very familiar sensation to when you died in the other universe.
Yeah.
And instead, you turn around, you embrace it, you jump into the portal. As you do, everybody outside, you hear the crash of thunder, and you feel the building itself beginning to implode and pull down into some kind of black hole almost.
But there's still people in there.
Mm.
Not anymore.
Prisoners that they had.
We're all in a car driving away. We turn around and just see this thing like,
As I'm being pulled in, am I sort of merging with this vortex?
You are.
Can I try to exert some kind of control and sort of close it on myself and stop pulling everything else in?
You can... You can give it a shot. I don't even know what to tell you to roll. A speed check?
Like a will or... Okay.
Or a will would be good. Will would be good.
Okay. All right. The will that don't kill. That's a 25.
With the 25, you just sort of force your influence down into the vortex, and you try to assert your personality and your dominance into it. What do you want to accomplish?
I basically want to just, I don't know, if completing the sort of merging sooner will seal the hole, seal the portal to that world to avoid any death and destruction that may result from this open vortex. Basically, I just want to sort of seal up the breach on myself so that no one else is affected by it.
Excellent. I'll say with the 25, you were successfully able to do that. You go racing down deeper into the portal, and as you're running farther and farther, you do see Overlord ahead of you, also running into the portal.
Not so disintegrated as we thought.
And he does seem to have your mother by the head, racing into whatever vortex this is. And you're racing after them.
All right, I want to pour on the speed. Try to push right past.
Go ahead and pour on the speed.
All right. $36.
Excellent. So with the 36, as you're racing forward, deeper and farther into this vortex, you are able to easily overtake Overlord.
Okay.
And I'm going to sort of give you narrative control as to what happens.
Okay, so as I go racing forward and surge past him, again, sort of having begun the process of blending myself with this vortex, sort of once past him, I want to send waves rippling backward that will separate the two of them and return them to their proper place in the multiverse outside of the wellspring of velocity, back where they belong.
Awesome. And you feel your essence, your body begin to warp and distill into the essence itself. And as it does, that black and gold that was sort of mixed in with your aura permeates into the golden wellspring and turns it black. And you feel your consciousness sort of slipping and pulling away until you return to Davy. Pushing the other overdrive aside.
Overdrives passing in the night.
We'll come back to that as Davy returns to his action figure. And something begins to happen with the wellspring. That the rest of you aren't 100% certain about, because none of the rest of you are speedsters.
Nope.
So we just saw the building like crunch a bit and then stop.
Yeah, it sort of wibbly wobblies and then it stops moving. Actually, I'll add on that as you all see this happening, you do see a black streak race off past you guys, followed by a black and white streak following off after it. And after the building stops shaking and moving, you see that the three of them begins to slow down. And you see the streaks behind them begin to slow and slow and slow until they're jogging at a normal speed alongside, after each other, basically, with Death Race in the beginning, Godspeed and Strikeout running behind them.
What did he do?
I have no idea.
Did they just lose their powers?
Kind of looks that way. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, though.
I got a stun bolt here that says it's a good thing.
Oh, sure. Let's, we're trying to get away. Let's not, let's not draw attention to ourselves.
Hit him with the car.
Honestly, my first thought. I just didn't know who was driving.
Oh yeah, I guess you stole the car, but they probably wouldn't let the kid drive, right?
I don't know. What's difference?
I didn't think we were stealing a car. I thought we were getting a ride.
There's Uber in Emerald City. Come on now.
There's not an Uber. There's at least a taxi.
Right. Some of you have money.
Yes.
Some of us are ghosts. So I can't drive a car or pay for an Uber. So
Is there a
there's that.
payphone around that we can call one of the heroes?
Payphones.
There is not a handy
Payphone? What's that?
Okay, well, are there people that we can borrow their cell phone?
Yeah, once you get far enough away, if nobody's doing anything about the slowed down Godspeed and Strikeout and Death Race.
Nick, do you know
I mean,
his
Alex,
number by heart?
I will take a quick study of the three of them with my skill,
Okay,
and I will roll my die out here.
good choice.
What?
what?
Yep. Wouldn't you like to know?
I would, yes. I absolutely would.
Actually,
Let me see here. What's the modifier? That is a 23.
What you are looking to be missing does appear to be missing.
Okay.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
suspicious.
Oh wait. Rude.
That's a quarter.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Awesome. So yeah, you all drive off, leaving the speedsters in a regular jog after each other. They're still gonna hit him with that bat if they can.
Man, Jason really wants to hit them with a bolt. After knowing what happened to Bowman, he's sort of stewing at this point.
Nick will lean over. Well, when they went so free to be safe.
Yeah, I know. It would have been cool though, right?
Yeah, it would have been cool. God knows why. He went Sophie sick, but he went Sophie sick.
Ah,
So after about 20 minutes, you all do arrive at Mongrel's house, Michael Morgan's house, and he's waiting for you, Tracy, when you come out. Or no, he's
Hi.
not. You don't have your phone. Just kidding.
Yeah. I'll be pounding on the door.
Come knock on my door.
And you hear like a wolf growl inside,
I
and
didn't know you knew a werewolf.
then you hear it. You hear the growl sort of abruptly cut off, as you assume somebody's looking through the peephole, and
Are you done?
you hear the deadbolt open. Tracy, what are you doing here?
Is that how you greet all of your guests?
Sorry, there's been a lot going on in Emerald City. I'm sure you and Dave have a lot going on back home, but things are.
Well, we need to seek shelter here for the time being, and we need your phone to call the Freedom League.
What's going on? Come in, please come in. Who are your friends? Does the kid have a crossbow?
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
That's Jason. I'm Nick. That's Sophie.
Sophie. We've just been the residents of some evil speedsters for the last... God, how long has it been? A few hours?
Feels like weeks.
It feels like weeks.
Yeah, well, you better come in. Come on. I'll get my phone. Is anybody hurt?
You know, we actually came out of it without a scratch.
Most of us.
Those of us here, at least.
This sounds like a story, and he'll go and get his phone and hand it over to Tracy.
She'll look at Nick. Do you have someone you can call? I don't.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
8675309.
Hey, Eric, I got your number.
All right, Jonesy, act out the phone call.
I was gonna say you're
I'm
calling
waiting for it to
yourself, right?
pick up.
Oh, yeah. Mortis picks up.
Hi,
Yes.
honey. We're in Emerald City. Can someone come pick us up?
Do you want me to answer for Derek?
No.
Oh.
Uh-huh. And you just hear
Yeah,
Nick, yeah, Tracy, Sophie, Jason. Yes. There was a resident. I'm sorry. There was a Dave with us too, but we got split up. Sentinels, Mongol. So and you just hear Nick kind of muttering back and forth as he steps outside, so he doesn't be too loud in front of everyone.
Yeah. So eventually, the Freedom League Dark will show up. I think you were planning on heading this direction anyway.
was the plan.
Are we all getting into this guy's apartment?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
we were all...
Mortis will bring you here if necessary. Mortis will drag you all through the underworld and bring you here if necessary.
I don't want to go through the underworld.
Don't even need to go through the underworld. Yeah, I guess while Nick is talking to Mortis, we can fill Mongrel in on what the heck just happened. Give him the whole story.
While they're doing that, Tracy is going to excuse herself to the bathroom and cry.
Kat, while I've got you, what is Centuria doing at this moment?
How long has it been since we last looked at it?
This would be
The end of next week's episode.
And now I'm like, ah. I don't know how long it's been.
This would not be the end of next week's episode. This would be like the beginning of next week's episode.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna have us do a whole thing happening at the same time as all of this.
Right. I think this is happening
Okay.
at the same time you guys are fighting with Stepford Tracy.
Ah, gotcha.
Because
Okay.
how super speed works. I don't know. Time travel's weird. This would probably be like right after Centuria gave Kate back to Tracy. Gave Katie back to Tracy.
Well, then I guess that she would be trying to do some research about where we were going because she wants to get Dave back as soon as possible.
Awesome. So you're kind of in the monitoring hub, and you're sort of you've got Davey up on the desk beside you. As you're
No.
doing... Who's got Davey?
Mortis.
Davy's in the Nexus, being
that's right.
secure because we were under the impression he had our Dave in Davy.
Yeah,
Excellent. Okay, never mind, Centuria. You're doing your thing.
right.
Yeah, because Mortis figured that out, that the Earth Prime overdrive is in Davy, and took him to the Nexus because they want to make sure he was safe, while we want to go hunt for a way to figure out how
to get him back into his body and what to do with Davy's soul, since it wouldn't have a place to go back to, basically.
Well, in that case, Centuria, you receive a call from Sala at the Nexus.
Hello.
Centuria, is the rest of your team around?
Are y'all? Alright.
I'd imagine since
I'm not.
They're not too far away. What's wrong?
I've got an overdrive here in my display case where the action figure was.
What? Like a real overdrive?
Yes, like a real overdrive.
Centuria takes off flying to wherever she thinks Resonant is. Because she's the one that has the atlas.
Right.
True.
She'll also, if you guys have your comms in, she'll say something over the comms.
Centuria, wait, what?
I just dropped him off there. He's still an action figure.
Apparently he's not an action figure anymore. We need to figure out which David is.
Okay, we'll meet up in the lobby.
Right here.
Punches
Yep.
holes through the floor. Boom, boom.
Jeez.
Mortis can float through the wall.
I don't know. I guess I'll grapple down because everyone's doing it a cool way.
I hope there's like a fireman hole for you.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt it, but
Bowman just takes the elevator.
No, Bowman is grappling down. As everyone lands at the lobby, the elevator door opens and Resonant steps out.
Dramatic.
Like, what? And she'll pull out the atlas and port everyone over to the Nexus.
Awesome. So you all get over to the Nexus. You go back to the area where Sala has secured Davy, and you see Davy sitting in this little containment sphere, in containment glass, along with a shivering Dave.
So the action figure and a life-size, fully human
alive human Dave. Yep.
Okay.
Do I see one or two souls?
2 souls. There is one in the Davy, and there is one outside of the Davy.
In the body?
In the body, yes.
Outside of Davy.
Yeah, that's
So-
a pretty good distinction there. Outside the body or inside the body?
Inside the body. And the one that is in the human body appears to be your original Earth Prime, Dave.
David, is that you?
Yeah. Can someone tell me what's going on? I'm very confused right now.
You're not the only one there.
I was hoping you could tell us.
Things are a little hazy. I had the weirdest feeling that I was plastic. There was lots of gold and black light, and it's feeling like kind of being stretched like taffy. It's making any sense.
Do you run into any other dates?
Run into any other days? I don't think so.
I'm going to approach the case and reach out for plastic babe.
What are you doing with Davy, Mortis?
And Alex, I'm going to try to see if I can sense, like I did the other, like when Prime Dave was in there, if I can communicate any way with plastic Dave.
Yeah, so you as you're sort of reaching out, trying to commune with the soul in this doll, you do sense the Dave from Centuria's dimension in there.
Mortis?
I just let out a sigh. My shoulders slump a little bit, like a bunch of stuff just kind of left my shoulders.
So...
What is it?
So we have 2 Daves.
What?
Well, that's Dave from Earth, and Linton points over. That's Dave from here, Earth Prime. And the soul of the Dave from your world, Centuria, is in Davy. And hold out Davy towards her.
Go grab Davy and just sort of like fall to her knees. Oh God.
But that means he's not lost to us. That means there might be something we can do.
Centuria is just pretty much shocked into silence.
Yeah, Resident will get down on her knees and kind of just wrap Centuria in a hug and try to just give her a shoulder to cry on, basically, if she needs to.
And Centuria, you will hear Davy in your head the way you used to hear him, with the same voice. Say, we proved that this doesn't have to be goodbye forever. I'll find another way out of here.
Was it you the whole time?
Yes.
I'm so sorry that I didn't do more.
You kept me alive. And I kept you alive. And we kept each other going until we could find our new friends here.
She'll like clutch the doll to her chest and just like drop her head into her other hand and just start crying.
Yeah, and Resident will basically be just like kind of holding your back and kind of just patting as you're doing so. So something happened with the speedsters then. If Dave's back, something had to have happened. Right?
Part of their plan, whatever they've been trying to enact this entire time.
Did you do
Seems-
something, Davy?
Did you ask if he did something?
Yeah.
I ran into the wellspring and something happened. I don't know what it was.
You ran into the wellspring, and now this overdrive is here, and he's back in the dark.
And what about the rest of them? The other speedsters? Not to interrupt this moment, but we still have an ongoing crisis to deal with.
Davey will say, I think the only one who still has speed is Overdrive. And he'll raise his little arm towards Earth Prime Overdrive.
He thinks he's the only one that still has speed.
The only one at all, or the only Dave?
Makes it sound like the only
And as you ask that question, Bowman, the alert for the Freedom Hall begins to sound. And you hear, basically over the alarm klaxon, Cynthia say, "We have a massive energy explosion currently underway.
Oh.
Containment suit compromised."
God, Ray.
And that's where we're going to end this week's episode.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Thunderbolt, thunder just went meltdown.
Oh no.
Yep.
No!
I feel so off.
Oh no! What's gonna happen to him?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week.
Oh boy.
It's okay. He'll only explode like a lot.
Oh, good.
Classic Captain Adam move.
Yep.
Freaking explode.
Awesome. Well, I had fun tonight. I don't know about everybody else, but I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that.
I literally want to cry now, but yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for sticking it out with us tonight. We really appreciate you hanging out here with us during our weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. We will be here again, same bat time, same bat channel next week. We do have some other shows this week, though. We do have Tales of the Finest, our Blue Rose Adventurer's Guide game, is tomorrow night. Monster of the Week is taking the week off this week, so you won't see them on Wednesday, but we do have another episode of our podcast, Something Dragons, on Friday. So keep an eye out for lots of good stuff. We do have another blog post coming up this week on our website on Thursday. Head over to the untoldstoriesproject.com to keep up with all the stuff that we've got going on. It's a nice little website with lots of good resources for gamers, players, game masters, people who like fiction. Kat wrote a wonderful short story set in this universe that's very poignant for what we've got going on today.
Big sad.
Big sad.
All sad.
And I'll give everybody else a chance to say goodbye, and then we'll find somebody to and get out of here for the evening. Starting with Kevin.
Hey, I'm Kevin. I've been various overdrives and other speedster types. They always keep me guessing on this channel. You just never know what's coming next. So I hope you had a good time tonight. I know I did. Check out the other shows this week, and we'll be back next Monday. Over to you, Josie.
Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow night for a brand new episode of Tales of the Finest, our 5e game set in Green Ronin's world of the Blue Rose setting. We have one of our envoys face to face with 3 Ryrats who don't like him, so we'll see. And the others standing over the body of a critically wounded member of the Noble Council. So, you know, no problems on their hands. So yeah, it should be pretty exciting.
Well, thank you guys for watching us. I hope you guys are feeling as sad as I am, honestly, because I'm feeling pretty sad. But it's been a pleasure. Definitely tune in to watch my boy Brian tomorrow in Tales of the Finest. And other than that, I'll just pass it to Andy.
Yep, I want to thank everyone for watching tonight and for continuing to support us as we continue to tell you this, you know, kind of epic superhero story that we just keep rolling through. Like everyone else has said, come join us for other episodes. If you've missed any of our stuff, go check us out on YouTube, catch up on any of our backlog, and to check out our Storyforge series if you're interested in character creation in a bunch of different systems. So, Calvin, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been Calvin, and I've also been Jason, and a light sprinkle of Bowman. Managed to get the voice in there for a bit. Yeah, just, having a ton of fun with this game every week. So very excited to see what happens next. Hope the building doesn't blow up. Although that would be pretty cool. But yeah, as for me, if you want to find more of me, I'm over on the Win with Dice channel. Again, weekly GM tip podcasts and occasional streams of Lancer. We've got a whole bunch of them out there. So just head on over and check out our last few episodes. They are pretty tight.
Wiggy wiggy. Awesome. We will see everybody next week. Thank you so much. We are going to go ahead and raid the Vorpal Tales tonight. Looks like they're playing something fun. They came from beyond the grave, so hopefully that's exciting. We will see everybody next week.